It is an all-out quest to destroy the NRA, and there's only one reason in my mind why they want to destroy the NRA, because it is the line of defense straight to the Second Amendment. They feel that if they get through the NRA, it is a straight shot right to the Second Amendment to ultimately destroy that.
Well, and here's something else, because everyone has been criticizing, and I know that there's a march coming up, and there are a lot of players that are moving pieces on the political chessboard, which is, you know, every time something like this happens, you see that take place. But I hope that people are marching to the FBI offices. I hope that people are asking, and this is a question, Grant, that I've not seen mainstream media cover. Why is it that this individual was reported over 30 times to law enforcement? Why is it that the FBI were apparently even aware of this individual, that he had been violent, that he had threatened to murder, threatened repeatedly to murder individuals, that he had access to a firearm? Why is it that none of these questions are being brought up? Apparently he was investigated one time and they figured that it wasn't enough to invoke the Baker Act. Okay, well, did they look at the times that he was on video fighting with another student at the high school? Or what about all the times that he was sending messages that he was going to shoot these other students, or that he was going to make them bleed? This is what I'm talking about. And these are, you know, the NRA does not have the resources, nor does the NRA have the authority to do the FBI's job and to follow up and investigate these red flag incidents. So this comes, they have a multi-billion-dollar budget. Now, I'm not saying that the FBI universally is bad. There are some really amazing agents, some of whom, you know, I have worked with in incidents of my own, and they're fantastic. But we seriously have to ask these questions. The media is not asking them for us because they're too busy doing the bidding of one particular party, Grant, and going after an organization that has done nothing wrong. So, Dana, the reason the media is not asking that question is the media is certainly content with leadership inside the FBI focusing on politics and Russian investigations instead of making sure that people are safe, which is why I think it probably is time for new leadership inside the FBI. I know the foot soldiers in the FBI, the line agents out in the field, are all very good. And I think they're probably sick and tired of so much playing politics inside the FBI that something like this would slip through the cracks. But the media doesn't want to report that because they're content with the FBI playing politics instead of actually investigating things that will keep kids safe. And I just want to remind everybody, remember, Garland, Texas, this individual was on FBI watch, right? San Bernardino, these individuals were under watch. Omar Mateen, under watch. Charleston, the FBI had to come out. James Comey had to issue a public mea culpa because they screwed up that particular background check. The Washington Navy Yard guy, remember, there's another one that had been reported. Jared Loughner in Tucson had also been reported. Then you had James Holmes in Aurora that had repeatedly told his mental health professionals that he wanted to kill people. How many times is this going to go on, Grant? How many times is this going to go on where there are people who are under watch? And then don't forget, and that's 8, Sutherland Springs, where that individual was apparently also under watch. How many times is this going to happen before someone says the agency that's responsible for investigating and following up on these red flag incidents needs to make sure that they do so? Yeah. That's the big question. Now, if we want to have a separate discussion about giving a millions member group the authority and the resources to go and investigate these red flag incidents, that's fine. Go ahead and give me that authority and the resources to do it. I'll do it.